Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. First Lady Aisha Buhari cries out as police detains her staff. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Uh, we want to say big and a huge thank you for your continuous and massive support. We really appreciate you. God bless you. My people, Aisha Buhari is crying out again. When this woman is crying out, knowing that something is going on in Aso Rock. Nigerians keep saying, if there is something you need to say it out. Don't come under the pretense of crying out. If there is something you know that is going on that is not right, come out directly. Come out with facts so that you can save the nation and you become a hero. The people around you might not like it, but your name will never be forgotten. Your name will ever be remembered. Anyway, she's crying out that her staffs are being detained. Don't forget that this woman also cried and said, where are the men? Her husband is not the one in control. She was crying, where are the men? Next time she was crying, she said they've locked her out of some of the place in the Kaaba. What are you saying, woman? If you have something to say, the insinuations and the allegations that have been being made by some Nigerians, come out and say it loud and clear and vindicate Nigerians and set yourself free. Anyway, my people, let's get into the news and get all the details. First Lady Aisha Buhari cries out as police detains her staff. Nigerian First Lady Aisha Buhari has called on the Inspector General of Police, Mahmood Mohammed, to release her assigned staff, citing COVID-19 fears. Police Nigeria learned that Mrs. Buhari is currently embroiled in a battle with certain forces in Aso Rock, leading to the detention of her personal security staff. According to Sahara reporters, Buhari's personal assistant and private secretary, Tunde Yusuf, is currently at loggerheads with the First Lady after she detained him entering Aso Rock. She repeatedly ordered that Tunde should go on mandatory 2-week self-isolation as he recently returned from a Lagos trip. Yusuf, who is reportedly one of the most influential people around President Muhammadu Buhari, refused and pushed his way through into the villa. Worried that his presence could expose them to danger, the first family intervened in the matter on Thursday, but things quickly spiraled out of control after the security attendant to First Lady Aisha Buhari moved in and had Yusuf removed from the presidential villa. Moved by this, Tunde had the First Lady ADC Yusuf and our name plenty Yusuf, escort commander and other police attached to the first family arrested and detained. Confirming the reports on Friday night, Mrs. Buhari took to Twitter to call on the IG of police to release the security men. She tweeted that COVID-19 is real and still very much around in our country. Is not a doubt. Consequently, I call on all relevant government agencies. What about your husband? See, this thing, they make me feel at times as if the allegations by Nnamdi Kanu, as if it's true. As if she's there as a figurehead. And your husband, that both of you stay in the same house, in the same room. How come you are calling on people, your husband, you cannot talk to him directly? I've been Nigerian, it's not they rattle your head. Let's continue. She went to Twitter. What about her husband? You're supposed to be... Guys, let's continue, I beg. That COVID-19 is real and still very much around in the nation is not a doubt. Consequently, I call on the relevant government agents to enforce the Quarantine Act signed by President Muhammadu Buhari. Which president? Are you sure? I beg. And ensure no one is found violating this law and the NCDC guideline, especially on the interstate travel without necessary expression for movement if necessary. Anyone who does this should be very least to be made to undergo the 14 days mandatory isolation, no matter who the person is. No one should be above the law and the police commander. that COVID-19 is real and still very much around the corner is not a consequence for anyone to violate the law. I am calling on all relevant government agencies. My God, my God, my God, my God. She repeated the tweet how many times? That's why I was reading it again and again. My people, I can't understand this. Aisha Buhari is supposed to be the first lady of the country, yes? How come she cannot even speak? She cannot speak to her husband and say, this is what is going on. Why are these people doing this to me, or what is going on? Buhari is not in the picture at all. Are you sure? Even look at what is going on in APC currently. Are you sure this man is in this picture at all? Nigerians, you people need to speak to me, because there is this allegation, there is alleged matter by Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra, that there is no Buhari there. That is an imposter that is there. But with these actions that are going on, that the wife of the president will have to go on tweets, there is nobody she can talk to. It's supposed to be her husband, right? To say, honey, what's going on? Look at what your people are doing. Talk to them. There is no such thing, Abi. If you are married, you understand what I'm saying. This is supposed to be your husband. What do you think? Nigerians, una sure say things there as they dey so. Because so there's a massive covering up. It's like there is a mass cover up in what is in Nigeria. It's like there is a mass cover up of what is going on in this country. It's like we don't. People are just taking this thing with levity. There might be truth in what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. Might. With all these allegations, with all these matters that are going on, Nigerians, we need to be careful. Can you imagine Aisha Buhari calling on a police inspector general to come and release her staff and going on Twitter to say it? What happens to her husband? What happens to her husband, the president of the country? Where is he? Is he out of the country? And if he's out of the country, can he not be reached by phone for her to call him and say, honey, this is what is going on. My staff is being detained and the president will intervene? Are you sure? My people, I'm very much in doubt. So maybe I'm just the only doubter here. Please help my curiosity. What is really going on in this country? Are you sure things are being done decently and in order? Are you sure everything is in place? Because the wife of the president has to go on Twitter to start calling on Nigerians to intervene in a matter that is going on between herself and the police people. Are you sure everything is in order in this country? Nigerians, hey, that's how she said the other day that they were not the ones in charge. Some other forces, some other people have taken over Aso Rock. Are you sure that statement is not true? Why is she speaking in codes, and what exactly is going on? Who are those that are taking over Aso Rock, and what is exactly happening in this country? Because I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What is going on in this country? What's going on in this country? Because in this country, the wife of the president is the one doing this one, saying she needs help, blah, blah, blah is going on, or she needs intervention. My people, can't you see what I'm talking about? Can't you understand it? Because I don't really understand what is going on in this country. Are you sure there is somebody there in Aso Rock who is actually leading Nigerians? Are you sure things are being done decently and in order? Are you sure? Things are looking not very clear with everything that is going on. She's calling on Nigerians to come and intervene. Abi, Nigerians, this is the matter. This is what is going on in this country. Are you sure the president is on the throne? Abi, I'm saying it mockingly because your wife will have to now go on Twitter and be calling on the Inspector General of Police. Apparently, they say what happened is this guy went to Lagos and aide to President Muhammadu Buhari. Is the one showing the wife of the president like this. So, the wife of the president of the country does not even, this thing is quite surprising on my people. Or is it just me? Aisha Buhari, are you sure you don't have something to tell Nigerians? Reveal it so that you'll be free. Because with all that is going on, we really need to know what is going on. You are calling on Nigerians. Anyway, they said this guy, the aide, he went to Lagos to see his wife that just had a child. He came back and he was about to enter the presidential villa when the children of the president apparently attacked him and said he's been out of the villa, he must go back. He must go for quarantine. He cannot enter the villa and all that, So that was what happened. And immediately they said that, he forced his way through and a big row. That means they don't even have respect for the Aisha Buhari. No respect. The wife of the president, nobody respects her. That means they just look at her and say, you are doing a massive cover up from Nigerians. You don't even know yourself. You see, So the guy pushed his way through and said, what nonsense is that? That's where we are, my people. That's how what it is. It is what it is. And she's crying out, asking Nigerians to intervene. You see? So my people, now the matter be this. So now the matter be this. Aisha Buhari, if there's something you want to tell Nigerians, if there's something you want to say, please say it. There's no need to be hiding behind the covers, behind the... No, 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 no. Come out and say it. I say, Nigerians, this is what is going on. This is what it is. And we appreciate you. Rather than making people look like they're liars and maybe there is something going on in Aso Rock. My people, what do you think? Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a good day and bye for now.